Your great-grandfather never needed a pharmacy. His medicine cabinet was growing right outside his kitchen door. Hidden in every American backyard are 10 powerful healing herbs that could save you hundreds on doctor visits. But modern America has completely forgotten they exist. What I'm about to show you will change how you think about weeds forever. Number 10. Plantain, nature's Band-Aid. Walk across any American lawn and you're probably stepping on one of the most powerful healing plants on earth. Plantain, with its distinctive ribbed leaves, was so valuable to early settlers that Native Americans called it white man's footprint, because it seemed to follow European colonists everywhere they went. Your grandfather knew to chew these leaves and apply them to cuts, bee stings, and wounds for instant relief. The leaves contain natural antibiotics and compounds that stop bleeding and speed healing. During World War II, soldiers carried dried plantain leaves in their first aid kits because it worked faster than anything in their medical supplies. Today, this weed that most people spray with herbicide could replace your expensive first aid creams that cost $15 to $20 per tube. The beauty of plantain is its incredible versatility and availability. You can harvest it fresh from spring through fall, and it actually grows better in compacted soil where grass struggles, which is why you'll find it thriving in driveways, walkways, and heavily trafficked areas. Old-timers would dry the leaves in bundles and store them for winter use, creating a year-round supply of natural first aid. The seeds are edible too, providing nutrition that rivals expensive health food supplements. What makes this even more remarkable is that plantain contains the same active compounds found in modern wound healing gels. But it's growing free in your yard, while those products cost $25 or more at the pharmacy. Number 9. Yarrow, the soldier's herb. This feathery-leaved plant with clusters of tiny white flowers has been saving lives on battlefields for over 3,000 years. Yarrow gets its scientific name, Echinacea, from the Greek hero Achilles, who, according to legend, used it to heal his warriors' wounds during the Trojan War. Your great-grandfather's generation knew to keep dried yarrow in the barn for emergencies. It stops bleeding faster than anything else in nature. The leaves contain compounds that make blood clot instantly, while also fighting infection and reducing pain. During the Civil War, it was so valuable that field medics would gather it wherever they found it. Modern research has identified over 120 active healing compounds in yarrow. Yet most Americans walk past this miracle plant every day without recognizing its power. What makes yarrow truly remarkable is its ability to adapt to almost any growing condition while maintaining its medicinal potency. It thrives in poor, rocky soil where other plants fail, and actually becomes more concentrated in active compounds when stressed by drought or harsh conditions. Your great-grandmother would make yarrow tea for digestive problems and menstrual cramps, knowing it worked as effectively as store-bought remedies that cost $12 to $15 per bottle. The plant also has a documented ability to improve the health of other plants growing nearby. Companion gardeners call it the plant doctor because it helps neighboring plants resist disease and pests. Once established, a single yarrow plant can live for decades, providing generations of natural medicine, while those expensive over-the-counter pain relievers keep emptying your wallet. Number 8. Echinacea, the immune system's best friend. Before there were $20 bottles of immune support supplements, there was Echinacea. This stunning purple flower with its spiky center cone was the primary remedy for infections and illness among Plains Indians and frontier families. Your ancestors would dig up the roots in fall, dry them, and make teas that could boost immunity and fight off sickness naturally. The plant works by stimulating your immune system's natural defenses, helping your body fight off infections before they take hold. During the 1918 flu pandemic, families who had access to Echinacea often fared better than those who didn't. Modern clinical studies have confirmed what traditional healers knew. This prairie native contains powerful compounds that boost immunity and fight viruses more effectively than many over-the-counter immune supplements that cost $25 to $40 per bottle. The secret to Echinacea's power lies in its roots, which contain the highest concentration of immune-boosting compounds. Your great-grandfather would harvest 3-year-old roots in late fall when the plant's energy had moved underground for winter storage. These roots, when properly dried and prepared, could last for years without losing their potency, something that can't be said for expensive immune supplements that lose effectiveness over time. Native American tribes valued Echinacea so highly that they would trade it across vast distances. The plant is also incredibly drought-tolerant once established, making it perfect for areas where other medicinal herbs struggle. Modern studies show that people who take Echinacea at the first sign of illness recover significantly faster than those who rely on conventional treatments alone. Number 7. Comfrey, the bone knitter. Old-timers called it knit bone for good reason. Comfrey, with its large fuzzy leaves and drooping clusters of purple or white flowers, was the go-to remedy for broken bones, sprains, and deep wounds. Your great-grandmother would make poultices from the fresh leaves or brew teas from the roots to speed healing in ways that seemed almost miraculous. The plant contains allantoin, a compound that actually stimulates cell regeneration and new tissue growth. Farmers used it on injured livestock with such success that it became standard practice across rural America. During both World Wars, military hospitals grew comfrey specifically for treating wounded soldiers when conventional medicines were in short supply. This hardy perennial grows prolifically once established and produces more healing compounds per square foot than almost any other plant. While modern wound healing creams with similar compounds cost $30 to $50 per tube. Comfrey's reputation as a miracle healer comes from its unique ability to accelerate tissue repair at the cellular level. Your ancestors discovered that fresh comfrey leaves, when mashed and applied to wounds, could heal injuries in days that would normally take weeks. The plant's deep taproot, which can extend 10 feet into the ground, pulls up minerals and nutrients that other plants can't reach, concentrating them in the leaves. This makes comfrey not just a medicine, but also one of the best natural fertilizers you can grow. Old-time gardeners would plant it specifically to create nutrient-rich compost. The leaves can be harvested multiple times per season, and the plant actually grows more vigorously the more you cut it, providing an endless supply of healing power that would cost hundreds of dollars to replace with commercial alternatives. Number 6. Calendula, the skin healer. Those bright orange and yellow flowers that your grandmother grew for decoration were actually her secret weapon against cuts, burns, rashes, and skin problems. Calendula, also called pot marigold, has been healing skin conditions for over 1,000 years. The petals contain powerful anti-inflammatory and antiseptic compounds that work more effectively than most modern creams and ointments that cost $15 to $25 per tube. Your ancestors would infuse the flowers in oil to make healing salves that could treat everything from minor cuts to serious skin conditions. During the American Civil War, field doctors used calendula to prevent infection in wounds when other medicines weren't available. The flowers are edible too. They add color and healing compounds to salads and soups while providing nutrition that expensive superfood supplements try to replicate. What made calendula so valuable to our ancestors was its reliability and gentleness. It's safe enough for babies, yet powerful enough to heal serious wounds. Your great-grandmother would pick the flowers every morning while the dew was still on them, knowing that's when their healing oils were most concentrated. She'd dry them in the shade to preserve their bright color and potency, then store them in glass jars for year-round use. The plant blooms continuously from spring until hard frost, and the more you pick the flowers, the more it produces. Modern research has proven that Calendula contains compounds that stimulate collagen production and speed wound healing, validating what traditional healers knew centuries ago. A single packet of Calendula seeds costs $3 and can produce enough healing flowers to replace hundreds of dollars worth of commercial skin treatments. Number 5. Lemon balm, the stress buster. This humble member of the mint family, with its heart-shaped leaves and lemony scent, was your great-grandmother's answer to anxiety, insomnia, and nervous tension. Long before there were $40 bottles of prescription sleep aids, families would brew lemon balm tea to calm nerves and promote restful sleep. The plant contains compounds that naturally relax the nervous system without the side effects or dependency risks of modern medications. Medieval monasteries grew it specifically for treating anxiety and nervous disorders. During the Great Depression, when stress levels were at an all-time high, lemon balm gardens helped families cope with uncertainty and hardship naturally. Modern clinical research confirms it works as effectively as many prescription anti-anxiety medications that cost $100 to $200 per month, but without any of the dangerous side effects. The genius of lemon balm lies in its dual nature. It's both energizing and calming, helping your body find its natural balance. Your ancestors knew to harvest it just before the flowers opened, when the essential oils were at their peak concentration. They would dry bundles of it in the kitchen, filling the house with its soothing scent. That alone could reduce stress levels. The plant is incredibly easy to grow and actually prefers partial shade, making it perfect for spots where other herbs struggle. It's also a powerful antiviral. Recent studies show it can help fight cold sores and other viral infections more effectively than expensive antiviral creams. Once you plant lemon balm, you'll have it forever. It self-seeds readily and can even be grown indoors on a sunny windowsill for fresh medicine year-round. Number 4. Feverfew, the headache killer. Those small daisy-like flowers with their bitter-scented leaves were your ancestors' aspirin. Feverfew has been treating headaches, fevers, and inflammation for over 2,000 years. Your great-grandfather's generation knew to chew a few fresh leaves at the first sign of a headache. It worked faster and more effectively than anything else available. The plant contains compounds that prevent migraines and reduce inflammation throughout the body. During the 1800s, it was so valuable that pharmacists kept dried feverfew in stock alongside their most important medicines. Modern clinical trials prove it prevents migraines more effectively than many prescription drugs that cost $300 to $500 per month. And it does so with none of the serious side effects. This hardy perennial thrives in poor soil, tolerates drought, and produces medicine that pharmaceutical companies charge premium prices to replicate. The key to feverfew's effectiveness lies in its bitter compounds, which is why your ancestors would often mix it with honey or brew it into tea to mask the taste. They discovered that taking small amounts daily prevented headaches from occurring rather than just treating them after they started, an approach that modern medicine is only now beginning to understand. The plant has a remarkable history. It was so valued in medieval times that it was grown in monastery gardens and traded along spice routes like precious cargo. Feverfew also has natural insect-repelling properties, which is why old-time gardeners would plant it around their homes to keep flies and mosquitoes away. The flowers can be dried and stored for years without losing their potency, and just a small patch can provide enough medicine for an entire family while saving hundreds of dollars annually on headache medications. Number 3. Mullein, the lung cleanser. This tall, stately plant with its thick, woolly leaves and towering spike of yellow flowers was the respiratory remedy of choice for generations of Americans. Your ancestors called it cowboy toilet paper for its soft leaves, but they knew its real value was in treating coughs, bronchitis, and lung problems. The leaves contained compounds that soothe inflamed airways and help clear mucus from the lungs more effectively than most over-the-counter cough medicines that cost $12 to $20 per bottle. During tuberculosis outbreaks in the 1800s and early 1900s, Mullein tea was one of the few treatments that actually helped patients breathe easier and recover faster. Native Americans smoked the dried leaves to treat asthma. It worked so well that early settlers adopted the practice. This biennial grows wild across America, reaching 6 feet tall and producing medicine that modern cough syrups and respiratory treatments try to imitate but rarely match in effectiveness. What makes mullein truly special is its ability to heal the entire respiratory system, from the throat down to the deepest parts of the lungs. Your great-grandmother would make mullein oil by infusing the flowers in olive oil, creating a golden liquid that could cure earaches and respiratory infections better than expensive prescription eardrops. The plant's life cycle is perfectly designed for maximum medicine production. It spends its first year growing a large rosette of leaves, storing energy, then sends up its magnificent flower spike in the second year. The timing was perfect for traditional healers who would harvest the leaves in the first year and the flowers in the second. Mullein also has natural antibiotic properties, and recent research shows it's effective against bacteria that have become resistant to modern antibiotics. The plant self-seeds readily, so once you have it in your garden, you'll always have this powerful lung medicine available. Number 2, red clover, the blood purifier. Those familiar 3-leafed plants with their globe-shaped pink flowers were your great-grandmother's secret to staying healthy into old age. Red clover was the traditional spring tonic that families used to cleanse their systems and boost their health after long winters of preserved foods. The flowers contain powerful compounds that help the body eliminate toxins and support hormone balance naturally. During the pioneer era, women relied on red clover tea to ease menopause symptoms and maintain their health through difficult times, something that modern hormone replacement therapies costing $200 to $400 per month attempt to replicate. The plant is also one of nature's richest sources of calcium and other minerals that keep bones strong. Modern research shows it contains compounds that may help prevent cancer and heart disease, making it more valuable than expensive supplements that promise similar benefits. The wisdom of using red clover as a spring tonic becomes clear when you understand how our ancestors lived through winter on salted meats, preserved vegetables, and stored grains, foods that were nutritious but lacked the fresh vitamins and minerals needed for optimal health. Red clover flowers, rich in vitamins A, C, and E, plus essential minerals, provided exactly what their bodies craved after months of preserved foods. Your great-grandmother would gather the flowers on sunny mornings when their medicinal compounds were most concentrated, then dry them carefully to preserve their deep pink color and healing power. The plant is also incredibly valuable for soil health. Its deep roots break up compacted earth, while its nitrogen-fixing ability enriches the soil for other plants. Modern studies have confirmed that red clover contains natural compounds that help balance hormones and support cardiovascular health, making it as valuable today as it was a century ago. Number 1, dandelion, the liver's best friend. The most hated plant in suburban America is actually one of the most powerful healing herbs on earth. Every part of the dandelion, leaves, flowers, and roots contains medicine that your ancestors depended on for liver health, kidney function, and overall vitality. Your great-grandmother knew to gather the young leaves for spring salads that would cleanse her system after winter. The roots, when roasted, made a coffee substitute that actually improved digestion and liver function. During the Great Depression, dandelion greens kept families healthy when other foods were scarce and expensive. The plant contains more vitamins and minerals than most vegetables you can buy at the store, more iron than spinach, more calcium than broccoli, and more potassium than bananas. Modern research proves it supports liver detoxification, reduces inflammation, and helps regulate blood sugar better than many expensive supplements that cost $30 to $50 per bottle. The dandelion's reputation as the ultimate survival food comes from its incredible nutritional density and year-round availability. Your ancestors knew that dandelion leaves harvested before the flowers appeared were tender and mild, perfect for early spring salads when fresh food was scarce and expensive. The flowers were used to make wine and jelly, while the roots were dug in fall when their medicinal compounds were most concentrated. What makes dandelions truly remarkable is their ability to thrive in any soil condition. They actually prefer the compacted, nutrient-poor soil found in most suburban lawns. The plant's deep taproot, which can extend 3 feet down, brings up minerals from deep in the earth that other plants can't reach. This is why dandelion leaves are so incredibly nutritious and medicinally powerful. Every part of this weed is edible and medicinal, making it the ultimate free food and medicine that grows right outside your door while Americans spend billions on lawn chemicals to eliminate it. These 10 secret healing herbs prove that the best medicine has been growing under our noses all along. From nature's Band-Aid to the liver's best friend, each one represents centuries of healing wisdom that modern America forgot. Hit that subscribe button to discover more forgotten garden secrets, and check out the next video on your screen about the heirloom vegetables your great-grandparents grew that you need to plant today.